Hello friends, I forgot to film an intro, but in today's video I am going to be cleaning all of my reptile enclosures. Let's get into it. Okay, my reptile shelves in general are getting a little dirty, so I apologize for that. Moving is chaotic and stressful, so it's not the most neat and tidy, but all the reptile enclosures stay clean, which is the most important thing. Ooh, this plant needs water too. I'll do that here in a minute. I have this key because she can move the glass. She's strong enough to move the glass if I don't have the key. I need to show you her right now. She's adorable. Look at this little cutie. She likes to paw at the glass and move this thing. And this thing makes a lot of noise when she moves it, so I need to buy a new one that doesn't make that much noise. But Peyton, I'm gonna let you out right now. You're okay. You're okay, sweetie. You're okay. Normally when she's in shed, she is not a fan of being handled, so she is surprising me today. Full of surprises. Oh, look at this little cutie. If I can show her. Yeah, you can see her colors are super dull because she's getting ready to shed her skin and grow or use her new layer of skin and then eat it afterwards because leopard geckos are weird. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a fun little overview of Miss Peyton's enclosure here. Right now it's humid, as you can see. I've sprayed down her soil a lot because she's in shed, of course, and I'll do that some more here in just a bit. But first we have her warm hide. This is her food bowl because this time of year she refuses to eat out of tongs. She only eats out of a bowl, which is very lovely. So she has her warm hide here, and it's on a thermostat, of course. And then this heat mat here, it comes up the back a little bit too, so that it can heat the back of the enclosure. And she has her Arcadia Shade Dweller UVB, and I'm gonna try up, or like top heat, radiant heat. I'll probably, or actually I know I'll do a deep heat projector because I bought a deep heat projector and it's just sitting in my closet. Once we move, that'll be the first thing that I do to her enclosure, is switch her over to that. And of course she has this tile here that I'm gonna have to clean. That is just so that it can heat up a lot more than this soil. And then this rock here, this slate stone, gets warm as well. And then we have her water dish, which I just washed yesterday, which is why I'm not gonna wash it today. And then we have her pothos, which is in its own pot, so I can spray it. And she has this stone here. It's, I think, like quartz or something. And then a piece of cork that she likes to burrow under. Every couple of days I have to undo her burrow so that she'll have something else to do. And she uses this as a hide as well. And then there is this hide that we are gonna clean, of course. And this is her humid hide area under here. And she actually spends a lot of time in this plant. She's so weird. And then her background, of course, which I don't exactly love, but yeah. I was talking here, but the video was gonna be like 40 minutes long if I didn't actually cut out my talking, so enjoy kind of a montage of me cleaning Peyton's enclosure instead. Next, we are moving on to the temporary, emphasis on temporary, white tree frogs enclosure. They're just in this for a couple of weeks while we prepare I'm gonna turn down the brightness on my lighting, sorry. While we prepare to move, that's why it's so basic and it's super small, and they're 2 juvenile white tree frogs. As an adult, their custom enclosure is actually currently being made by a company right now. Their custom enclosure, I think it's close to 100 gallons, and of course they're getting that in like less than a month. And until then, once we move, they're in a 20 gallon. This is less than a 20 gallon. I can't remember the exact gallons, but it's certainly not the greatest for long term, but it will be just fine for just a couple of weeks while we prepare to move, because this is a lot easier to move than the 20 gallon, which is in our storage unit already. And now I'm just gonna start taking this enclosure, all the decor out and stuff, and we are going to soak it in a hot bathtub. Also, I'm filming this pretty late at night, so if I'm a little quiet, that would be why. Alrighty, and we're back. And the white tree frog enclosure is clean. That took like 20 minutes, and now it is getting late. It's 9:45 p.m. and so I need to hurry and clean everyone else's enclosures so I can turn their lights off. I have them on a Wi-Fi timer and stuff, but I tonight told it to not turn off since tonight was cleaning night. When reptiles need cleaned, they need cleaned. And now these guys can go back into their enclosure. Oh, they peed. Thanks for peeing. Parker. Oh, why is it not focusing? There we go. Parker. My beautiful Parker. Love this frog so much. Okay, go on, Parker. And next up, Prada, my beautiful Prada. I love this frog so much too. Okay, Prada, you can go into. They're supposed to be blue phases, but I don't know, they're not very blue. No, I think that they're getting bluer as they get older. But I don't know, they're just beautiful. Okay, next I need to clean River's enclosure. So she too is gonna get just put on my bed to chillax and stuff. But she's also in shed, so she got a bath earlier today, and I give her a bath every day while she's in shed, because look at those poor legs, they're very white. Hey Google, turn off River's light.
Alright, turning off River.
Alright, we can finally stand again. We don't have to sit, which is nice. And we're gonna open up Pippin's enclosure, which I am now realizing you haven't seen yet. So sneak peek, surprise. She got a new enclosure. We'll talk more about that in a video upcoming within the next month. But I guess you have to see the queen herself, Pippin. Pippin, show yourself to the people, they love you. Alright everyone, that brings an end to today's video because I got Pippin's enclosure cleaned as well. So everyone's enclosure except for Persephone has been cleaned, and her enclosure will be cleaned tomorrow because it is late tonight and her enclosure takes like an hour to clean on its own, which is just lovely. Never make an enclosure with the water feature. No, I'm kidding. The white tree frogs is gonna have a water feature too, so I'll get to dedicate 2 hours to cleaning their enclosure every few days, but it's okay, it'll be fun. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, and if you want to support the channel, you can head to shop.hunterhauck and get some of my merch. I have everything from hoodies to t-shirts to stickers to the decals that I showed you earlier that you can put on your enclosures and all sorts of stuff, or you can even get a personalized video from me saying or talking about kind of whatever you want. Be sure to subscribe if you are new here and want to see more of my content. It also makes Pippin a very happy gecko if you do, just saying. And on that note, I am gonna turn off these lights and go to bed. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Pippin, go into your enclosure so I can tell the people bye. Bye.